Even on a good day, New York City is busy and overcrowded. Finding room between Manhattan's canyon of towers can be a challenge. So in the search for space for a new park, a group decided instead of looking up, to look down.
This is designed for visitors to sort of walk through the space and again be sort of transported out of the city into an environment that almost feels like a bit of a jungle.
The vision, create the world's first underground park, complete with lush tropical plants. Forget the Big Apple, they're growing a pineapple.
Our hope is that it gives the same feeling of almost an oasis or a respite that I feel when I walk into the space, and I'm surrounded by nature in a very unconventional and very surprising and magical way.
It's called the Low Line, the name inspired by the High Line, the New York park created from an old elevated railway.
They look awesome. It looks so good right now.
Using solar collectors on building rooftops, the park would harness sunlight from above, sending it down below, using a complex system of mirrors and tubes. The light then shines directly or indirectly on the plants below, with the help of a solar canopy. This is just a sample of what they hope the park will look like. The goal is to eventually take over an abandoned trolley station and fill a space the size of a football field. This is where they hope the park will go. The Williamsburg Bridge trolley station sits under the Lower East Side and has been abandoned since 1948.
Natural sunlight's being distributed in through these three apertures right here.
They don't yet have permission to build on the site. In 2016, they're hoping to raise the $70 million needed and to keep fighting through the bureaucratic red tape. It's also a chance to take on the challenge of growing and keeping plants alive beneath the mean streets of Manhattan.
It means a lot of work, a lot of trial and error. I mean, this is the fun stuff. We really get to experiment in a completely different environment than we're used to.
They're testing out lots of tropical plants, most from the southern hemisphere. There's the pineapple. They're also hoping for mushrooms, herbs, and strawberries.
What we're doing here is really testing the limits of sort of what is possible in this kind of environment. And so far, so good.
He says a fully built park is still 4 to 5 years away, and he hopes this display will help grow the idea in the public's imagination.
Well, really, sky's the limit on what we can try. I think that's what I'm most excited about.
And with this as their sky, they're not sure what they'll end up with when they shine a light under the city. Stephen D'Souza, CBC News, New York.